Hello, my friends. Today I'm going to try a cloud pour. I haven't done one in a long time, and I'm using a new recipe, so we shall see how that goes. But first of all, I want to show you the dried result of the Valentine's pour I did, and I'm very pleased with it. And it's important to show you this because the pouring medium, the polyacrylic mix that I use, and I always list how to mix it down below in the description box. You can see how nicely it does. It keeps the lines nice and crisp, and your composition doesn't change on you overnight. When you stop, that's what you end up with. And I put a shiny gloss varnish on it, and let me quickly explain how I did that. I did not come up with this method. A lot of people do it, but I used Liquitex high gloss varnish, and it says right on here, do not thin, but I did thin it, 50-50 with water. And then I took one of my husband's ratty old t-shirts and cut it into small squares, and then dipped it into my container of the water and Liquitex, and just, well, I think I went in a circular motion, doesn't matter. Probably did 8 coats on here. 8 thin coats. Now the first 3 or 4, they're not going to look very good. You're going to think this is a mistake, but just be patient and keep going. Let it dry between coats. And I did about 10 pieces at once, cleared off a big space on the counter, and by the time I got to the 10th one, the first one was ready for a second coat. So I was able to do 10 paintings in, I don't know, maybe an hour's time while I was watching TV. So I like it a lot. I have very sensitive skin, and I probably couldn't handle resin, but I'm pleased with this, and it's quick and easy, no mixing involved except a little bit. Okay, that's that. Now the cloud pour, I will try to put the recipe down below, but let me just explain what I did. I took, put a little amount of paint in the cup, 1 squirt of Liquitex pouring medium, and then I put it on the scale, and whatever that weighed, say that was half an ounce, then I put 2 times that, so maybe 1 ounce of Floetrol in there, and then water to thin, and I added at a 1/4 teaspoon at a time. And some of the paints, depending on the color, took just 1/4 teaspoon to thin. Other ones took, I think I added 6 1/4 teaspoons. So it all depends on the paint and the color. Let me show you the consistency. It's on the thin side, leaves a tiny little mound, but it's pretty runny. And I'm using mostly Modern Masters paints in antique bronze. Gosh, I love that color. Look at that. It's so pretty. And I used an Art Minds Tahiti Blue. I didn't want all metallics. Tahiti Blue. This is Cool Mint in Modern Masters. This, oh my gosh, this is the most beautiful color. Venetian Blue. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Whoa. And then a gold. I think I used Liquitex gold. And then I didn't want white, so I used, again, the Modern Masters in, what is this, Oyster, I think? Yeah. I did a 1/4 part of satin enamels. I was able to get my hands on a jar of that, and 3/4 of the Oyster color, squirt of Liquitex. All of these I did the same. And then 2 parts of whatever that measured of Floetrol and water to thin. So there we go. I've put it in the order I want, and I'm just trying it on a 12 by 12 inch canvas because I don't know if this recipe is going to work for me. So I don't want to waste a bunch of paint. I'm willing to start small. So I'll start with a little bit of the white. I don't want a lot of white, big cloudy effect, so I'm going to go sparingly on the white, I hope. I'm going to go back to the gold, and now a bit of the white. Boy, I mixed plenty. I guess I'll be doing a few paintings if this works. These colors are similar to the ring and ribbon thing I did. I hope it doesn't look the same. I don't think I had this green in there. And I did have orange, which I don't have now. Okay, I'm going to pour a little more of the cloud mix from up high so it kind of blends. I'll probably put too much, but we shall see. Okay. I have plenty of paint left over in every color. And here we go. Oh, I meant to put it on my turntable. I was going to try to pour it, turning it, but oh well. Oh, look at that blue. I'm sorry. It is so pretty. You know what? I have my turntable here. I am going to put it on there and try what I was thinking of. Can I put this square canvas on here? Yes, I can. Is it still in view? Yes, it is. Okay, I'm going to pour in a figure 8 fashion, and I'm going to turn the thing as I go. Never tried it before. Let's see. Oh man, I hope I don't regret this. I shouldn't have done this with the cloud mix. I must be out of my mind. What did I do? Okay. Well, that's what I had in mind. I have no idea what it's going to look like when I tilt it. There we go. Maybe I should hit it with a torch. I actually kind of like the way it looks right now, but it's not going to look that nice after I move it. No, I don't like it. It's different. It's very different. Maybe I don't dislike it. No, I'm thinking maybe I do like it. Took my gloves off. That's a good sign. It's either a sign of I like it or I'm giving up. You know what? I'll let this sit for a bit. I'll say goodbye now, and I'll let it sit. And if it changes dramatically, I will come back and add a little bit more on the end. But, you know, I like it. It's different. Let me bring you in a little closer. I think because of the way I poured it, I certainly didn't get the typical cloud effect. But I don't like typical things, as you may know. So you may have observed. So there you have it. I'll come back if it changes a lot. Otherwise, thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.